Here are all the components of a rear bumper. So we have this top trim is going over there later on, and this slot is for the parking sensor carrier. We're going to install last. We have this cross member plastic, and we have impact shock absorber tool, and we have the bolts, and we have some expanding rivets. So we're going to reassemble them all together, all these components. Firstly, we're going to install this impact shock absorber to this crossbar. So you can see here we have a recess. So it's going to be easier for this square parts. We can hold this part and tighten this torque 50 parts. For this bolt, we need a T50 for this end, and we need open spanner for this side. So we can just get through this board, and we tighten them on the other side. It is easier to do if we install this first, because after we get this cross member into that bumper shell, it's going to be more difficult to hold these square parts. So we're going to use this T50 to turn this side. We're going to use this 22mm open-ended spanner to hold this square side when we install this impact shock absorber to that place. Now we have this installed. You can see here the square one. We use this spanner to hold it, and on the other side you can see, so we use Torx 50 to turn on this side. So that's how we install this impact shock absorber to the plastic crossbar. We'll do the same for the other side. Now we have this two impact shock absorber installed to the crossbar. Now we can next put this crossbar into that rear bumper shell. Now we have dropped this cross member with impact shock absorber into the rear bumper shell. And you can see here at this end and also at the other end we have a hole, and we have this kind of a fixing. One side is a plate with a square plate, the other side is 10mm notch. So we just get it through that way. So we just put this two fixings to each end, the top end of the cross member bar. Before we tighten this nut, so make sure we align the crossbar and the shell very well so that we can put a pin here. So this is expanding rivet, and we put one. So we're going to put one over here just to position. So you can see on this side the expanding rivet coming out, and then they push the middle pin in. So now we know cross member and the shell aligned well, so we can tighten this nut and this nut here. To tighten this bolt and the nut on this square side, you can see this square side, we're going to need 16mm open spanner, and on the other side we have a nut. We're going to need a 10mm ring spanner or socket. Next, at these holes, there are 8 of them. We're going to put expanding rivet in. get the rivet into the hole, and then press the central pin down. Next, we're going to put this top black plastic cover on. So you can see we have clips into those holes, and we also have clips here under the edge of here. So the way we install this central piece of plastic trim is just we align all these clips and hole together, and we push that way. And also at the sides we have clips as well. So we just push that way. So align the wire, and also in this middle sides we just try to push them in like that. Gradually it will get in. After we have got the central piece in here, we can put this side trim back, and this side, you see this end just cover the central piece. So we just clip them in. You can see the clips. We just push them in and tap them. So just align the tab. So do the same, just align them together and tap them in. See all the clips, and here this end, same way we get this in. Now we have installed this central piece in and the two side pieces in, and now we're going to turn it over. Now we have turned it over, it's the bottom side up, and you can see here, and we have holes, and we have holes, and we have 8 of them along the bottom. These 8 holes are for holding the shell together with the plastic cross member. So we're going to put expanding rivet into these holes. So you can see we have got this in. This one, we just push this down to the hole, and then press down the central pin. Okay, that's all about how to reassemble the rear bumper for this BMW E46 touring model.